Okay. And now let's head on over to fight the dude that we are supposed to fight. And I think in some ways what we're seeing here is kind of what we suspected before, where you can kind of read the order of the order in which you're supposed to go from one aisle to the next based on what level the fist fights were. Ah, is it this area in the middle here where we were saying this looked like something special, but we didn't know what it was exactly? But yeah, the champion is from Onskellig, which suggests that Onskellig is probably the last island that you technically should go to, which is kind of what it seemed like based on the levels that we were seeing of the quest here relative to other islands. So that makes some sense. Let's see, let's save before we do this. Okay.
You've come to fight Olaf. He's long awaited a worthy opponent.
Yeah, you definitely do have a real arena here.
These tourneys are usually held on street corners, in taverns at best. Got a real arena here.
Built thanks to another's generosity. Berna Brand donated her jewels.
All right. Where's Olaf?
He'll show. Soon as he's got an opponent.
He'll be called down from the heavens, like Chuck Norris. So we were fighting what the highest level opponent that we fought thus far on Skellige was, I think, level 31, and that was actually in Arnfjorn, I think, on Ardskellig. It's not the person that we fought most recently, so that was a little bit of a surprise. But I do still think that probably means that this guy is going to be like 33-ish, maybe 34. So it will be tough, but we did just level up, and I think we did, especially since we got the new slot in which to throw in another one of our upgrades that we had upgraded all the way. Hopefully that's going to make a difference here. Because it is one that I think will still take effect when we're in a fist fight.
That tradition's damn near hallowed.
Okay. What makes it special here?
Special?
Warrior by the name of Duns Ursus once lived in Anskellig. Fought monsters with his bare hands. Tourneys held in his honor.
Okay. I suppose we'll fight as though our life depended on it, because we're basically fighting to the death.
I'll fight as though my life depended on it.
What do they call ye?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. Enter the arena.
Alright.
Emerge victorious, and you'll have the honor to face the champion of champions.
Wait, what? I thought this was the champion of champions. Are you saying I need to fight someone first, and only then do I face the champion of champions? I don't know.
Something I've always wondered.
Enter the arena. Now he's going to make his dramatic entrance, as we do as well. At 6'2", 210 pounds, Geralt of Rivia!
Fighting is our sacred tradition. The blood spilt in this arena bears witness to the clan's strength. The victor today will be champion.
Okay. Watch this guy not be human.
Who is bold enough to fight is already a hero.
They just like bring out a bear. Yep, they do. And they're like, yeah, this is our fist fighting champion.
Shit.
Okay. Hey, Olaf. What's up, dude? Punch him. Punch the bear, Geralt. Punch him in the butt. Bring it on, Olaf. Punch him in the butt. He really likes being punched in the butt. He like really wants us to punch him in the butt. We have another skill point that we've not... Oh, we didn't ever spend that skill point, did we? We theorized about it, then we didn't actually spend it. Okay, now admittedly, this does break all the tips and tricks that we've learned about fistfights thus far, right? But it may not matter much here, because Olaf is down.
You defeated Olaf. It was a fair fight.
Not really. I mean, you released a bear on us.
Anyone else out there I could fight?
You've defeated everyone there was to defeat in Skellige. Makes you champion of the Isles. Take pride, friend.
All right. Yeah, that was interesting.
I've had my eye on you. Tremendous potential. Would you consider dropping these amateur hayseed thumps? fighting professionally, perhaps?
I thought we were the champion already?
Not sure I know what you mean.
I seek someone who has what it takes to dethrone the champion of champions.
Ah, you mean the champion of
A certain skeleton
champions,
now
of
holds
course.
the
Why didn't you
title.
say so?
I believe you alone stand to beat him. Ask yourself, am I man enough to sail to Skellige and throw down the gauntlet to the champion of champions?
Why not? But also, how many freaking champions
Sure,
are there?
try.
Excellent. There's an arena on the Isle of Speakerlog. That is where the current champion of champions fights. I shall warn them you're on your way to issue a challenge. Farewell.
All right, and then once we fought him, then we fight the champion of champions, right?
Oh, you!
Okay, I suppose we can still get loot from our opponent here. Okay. Oh, we got... Okay, this time do you actually give us the weapon that you claim you're... Or the loot that you claim that you're giving us? Does seem like it. And is a higher level, and therefore higher base damage than the weapon that we're currently using. But... I still don't really think this is better for us than our existing sword. It does look like it looks fancy, and it looks like it's reasonably valuable. Might be worth breaking down into components as well, we'll have to see. But I suppose we'll head over to the Speakerog Arena, and I was surprised that, of course, we did have the Ula the Unlucky quest there, but I was thinking that we'd have more of an actual, you know, fight in the arena to do. Like, an arena fight. Okay, let's actually spend our skill point before we forget. And what do we want to spend it on? Because I was thinking maybe the whirl, and that would get us closer to being able to unlock this. How many? We need 7. That is a lot. We could start going into... The Rand looked really good, and Crushing Blows also pretty nice. Problem is we don't have any additional slots for new skills. We'd have to get rid of something to make room for that. So I'm kind of thinking it might be time to head back over to the science side, which has been a little while since we started doing that. Ooh, and yeah, now we're on to... We do have intensity available to us, but same question here. Same problem is we don't have the room for it. Unless we're willing to sacrifice something else. Let's see. We did start upgrading far-reaching art. I think that was largely just to give us the ability to start having access to this. If we were to choose intensity of some variety, what type would we want? Axie, Gwen, Yurden, Igni, or Ard. I would think, at least in my mind, the one that would seem most noticeable to increase the intensity on would be Igni, because you can just see the direct damage increase from it. Whereas I don't even know what side intensity does for Yurden. Does it increase the duration of it? Oh, I suppose it could increase the amount that they get slowed down. Whereas Ard could maybe like stun them longer or just like knock them back further. Gwen, I think, makes it so that you could absorb more damage. And Axie stun longer, basically. I mean, like I was saying, that all requires that we have an additional spot, which is not currently something that we can do. So it does puts us in a little bit of a tough spot. Oh, Weird Tag, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, I like these. In particular, I think that Igni Intensity would be good to have. It's just that we can't use it unless we get rid of something. Oh, we are using the additional far-reaching Ard right now. Okay. I think maybe we swap that out for Igni Intensity. I'm kind of leaning that way. 5 side intensity is not a lot, but I think, you know, if we upgrade this a few times over, then this could probably start to become pretty significant. And we need how many more to start getting here? 10, so that means we'd have to fully get the intensity on probably Igni and maybe Gwen? I don't know. Something like that. So let's throw this on and swap it over with Ard. So our Igni should be a little bit stronger now. Maybe not super noticeable just yet. But also now we need to fight the Champion of Champions. So, Where? Oh, the fast travel spot was actually over here where we just were. Hold on. Okay. So, now we're just hopping from one island to the other for our fist fighting champions. Okay, so it's in the arena, which is in this spot. So, hold on. This is important.
Something I've always wondered. What do you
Champion of Champions awaits!
Nations with giants around.
But also, remind me where the arena is.
I recognize your type.
Here's a fight.
These guys over here? Yeah, that's our name. Is there someone in particular we need to talk to? I didn't actually see if we got an official quest for this or not. I mean, there were the guys who were kind of the bookies that we were talking to for our quest earlier. No, no quest symbol here. So maybe we just walk straight in and see if anyone's like, hey, let us begin. Let's just check. We actually did get a quest out of this, in which case we could see who we're technically supposed to fight. Let's speak Rog and find out about this mysterious opponent. Why does it say level 11? I don't know about this. I don't know about this. You're the person we want.
Oh, the mutant, eh? Don't make a face. It's good you're one. Ordinary bloke never stand a chance against the champion of champions. You have come to challenge him, haven't you?
It's gonna be a goat or something? Tell me about this champion of
Anything I
champions.
should know about my opponent. Had to fight a bear earlier. Bit surprised.
Go with him. He'll lead you where you need to go.
What's going on?
Champion of champions.
Care to explain?
A rock troll.
Oh.
A very well-developed rock troll. This supposed to be a fist fight?
Aye, fists.
That's gonna be tough.
Of course, we provide a dignified funeral, observing the rituals of the Challenger's Creed.
Your champion is a troll.
Current champion's a troll. Everybody all right with that? No one's got a problem?
Why would they? He's an honourable troll. Came and said he wanted to fight, and the previous champion agreed. That'd be Zama, known also as Sandylocks. And he got the name even before the troll planted him in the dirt head first.
Troll have a name?
We wager he does, but he'll not reveal it till he's defeated. He's a troll errant, see?
Won't say much if he doesn't survive that fight.
Aye, fair enough. But I wager he don't imagine he'll lose. And maybe, as he's a troll, he don't imagine much at all. Doubt logic's his strong suit.
Alright, let's fight him. It was a level 11 quest, which was catching me a little bit off guard because well, they've been playing some weird games with the levels of the opponents that we fought. Because the highest for the fist fights against humans was 31. Then the previous fight that we fought that was supposed to be the original champion was level 25, so lower, but was a bear. And now this is listed as level 11, but is a troll. So it might actually be level 11 and just be a much harder base type of enemy because trolls are very strong defensively. But I would still think that level 11 wouldn't be as difficult. I don't know.
I want to fight the champion of champions.
Did we save before this?
What
We
do
probably
they
should have saved
call
before
you?
doing this.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm ready to fight.
That guy's like, oh gosh.
Geralt of Rivia, time to begin.
It was nice knowing you, Geralt. Yeah, this... If he is a high level, then this is going to be really, really tough. I mean, he is the champion of champions. Yeah, man. Everyone's like, oh gosh. He doesn't stand a chance. Hey. Geralt, did you just wink at that guy? It's the troll that you should be focusing on, Geralt. Hello, good friend. Care to tussle?
How you like that silver?
Well, I'm afraid he can't use the silver this time, Geralt. And it's level 28, which is, yes, going to be tough. I just took out half of our HP. Oh my god. Yeah, the other thing about trolls is they attack very, very... Well, they have a long combo, which makes it very tough to hit them. So we can't use signs. Can we use potions in these? I don't remember. Because we might kind of need one. Because this, did you just see how much damage it dealt? It took out half of our HP in one hit. So we have little to no margin for error. And our hits deal a fraction of the damage relative to our opponents. Okay, that's not going to work well on this occasion. It's not thunderstorms, but this would give us attack power. Signs, can't use them. A little bit of damage resistance, it's not going to be enough. Vitality regeneration could be kind of nice. Intensity randomly selected sign. Also, we did have a lot of toxicity before. Okay, no, we're back down to 0 now. Okay. Increasing randomly selected sign. Oh, that doesn't help. Limits duration, knockdown, stun. Like, maybe? I mean, we are definitely going to be stunned if we are to get hit, but... Whenever a single hit drains more than a third of vitality, Quen shield is activated, which protects against the next attack. I mean, that would be really nice. But I also don't even know if this works at all. I don't remember if we've ever tried doing this, but let's give this a shot. Yes, it does. It does. So a workaround, find a way to get some Quen on. And I don't really want to be standing next to you when you're doing that. And our potion is not going to last forever. That's another thing to bear in mind. So, in some ways, if we are going to get hit, we want to get hit soon. Ooh, yep, that hurt. A lot. Okay, I don't see a Quen sign. I'm not seeing a Quen sign. Ooh. So I don't think our potion worked. We may have... Oh, I did cat. That's why. Except we may not have the... Oh, I ate that one. Might not have the toxicity to get this one on as well. Ooh, right. Yeah, we are getting a little bit of toxicity now, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we're still safe. But yeah, that's why everything is glowing. Is because I did, in fact, activate the cat potion. Yeah, punching the golem as he's blocking is not going to work so well. they're gossiping about Ulrich in the meantime. Okay, yeah, punching a blocking golem. Or troll, rather. Again, not a great idea. Can we get you while you're doing that, though? Not when you're doing that. So that's what I mean. They have this super long combo like that. Yeah, man. Okay, now you're gonna do your thing. Which, somehow that didn't hit us. Punch you in the face when you're doing this. And then dodge out of the way as you're doing this, and try not to get pinned in a corner from your super long combo. Ooh, just barely interrupted that. And that. Quick attacks for the win. Over and over, in fact. Okay, punching in the back is actually getting crits. I'm very surprised. I thought that wasn't going to do any damage. Okay, that's our cat wearing off, but I think our other potion is still active. And I'm surprised we were able to cancel that attack as well from our opponent. Ooh, yep. Lots of near big hits. Oh, not so bad after all. I don't think we really needed that potion.
Geralt of Rivia, you've defeated the champion of champions in fair combat.
Now for the champion of champions. On another distant island.
This very eve, I'll send word to the four corners of the world. The title is yours, as is the champion's prize.
Yeah, Geralt's face doesn't look so great after... Whoa, hello. after doing all those potions. We got the crowns. Diagram for the tamer. Can we talk to the errant troll now? Okay. Cool. Also, can't tell if your legs are supposed to be underground or not, but I'm gonna guess not. Okay. And now, let's just take a look. How much toxicity do we have? Where do we see that? I don't remember. But, over here, 70%. So, we got... I already forget what it was that our reward was. Was it a weapon? Was it not? Oh, there was a diagram for something. Which, may or may not have been a weapon. I think based on the name, it sounded like it was, but... Okay. So, now that we've done that, I think we are just about done with everything outside of Hindersfjall. That's also on Hindersfjall, I think. And that's now going back to Novigrad. That's Hindersfjall. All these multiple locations, I think, are in different spots. Yeah. And, I mean, well, let's double check. Yeah, Missing Miners is Ardskellig. This is, I think, going to be the one exception. You know, we're going to probably want to wait on this one. Well, it's a level 35 troll. And we did just fight a level, what was it, 28 troll with our fists? So, how much additional strength do we get from being able to use our sword and signs and whatnot? Is that enough of a difference maker that we can make that happen? Maybe. Maybe we could make that happen after all. It might be worth investigating at this point, but I was kind of thinking we'd go Hindersfjall, and then I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of stuff there, because that's, of course, where the main quest is, and so I think stuff could very much kick off from there. But otherwise, we're looking at this, and this, and I think the troll is over here-ish? Something like that. So, I think we do head over here. We'll have the notice board as well, where we could end up finding some additional fair number of question marks, I would think, and potentially other quests that we've not yet discovered. Oh, we don't have a fast travel spot on Hindersfjall, I'm realizing. Huh. So we may need to take a boat there. Let's activate the main quest. Oh, well, it is our main quest right now. Dothrmin was incensed, no druidic pun intended, at Yennefer and Geralt's theft and desecration of an ancient artifact. He was willing to put his anger aside to help them find Ciri. He told him of the hunt's recent destruction of the village of Lofoten. Geralt and Yennefer knew at once it could not have been a chance attack. Ciri. They went there looking for her. Okay. So yeah, there's no fast travel. But we definitely don't want to be trying to sail over there from Spikarog, because that's as long a trip as you can possibly have. I mean, yes, at some point we'll try to do as many question marks as we can, but I still think that's probably going to be the last thing we do once we've done all the main stuff, and that's just going to be kind of the icing on the cake. So I think what we do in this case is we do fast travel to, what's the closest? Probably Ardskellig? From the Whale Graveyard, maybe? Or maybe Redgill? Let's try that, maybe. And that means... It's been a while since we were here. Don't even remember what this place is all about. But, which boat is the boat that we can actually use? Is it this one, it seems? Yeah. There were, I think, a couple of question marks that we might theoretically opt to stop by on our way over. And I do remember that, is it this side or is it the other side? I think it's the other side. It is the other side. Yennefer, I think, did offer to teleport us to this location. when we were first getting this quest, but we turned her down. Yeah, that's one way to get your boat off the dock. Let's just, let's mark... Yeah, there's this little island that I'm seeing, which might be worth investigating. Yeah, we can't automatically harbor over here. That'd be a little too easy, I suppose. Now, we could just sail directly to this spot here, which in many ways could be the closest harbor-like location. Because although this has the notice board here that is on the far side of the island, I think we might actually just go straight for that spot there. Let's give it a shot. There's this little island, which may or may not have anything on it. But other than that, there isn't much in terms of question marks that are directly on our way over. And we heard about all the crazy tides and rocky shorelines on the way to Unvik, but we did not really hear anything, I don't think we heard anything, about what we might expect to run into if we were heading over here. So I don't know if we're going to find anything to make this boat ride particularly difficult and complicate matters at all. But we shall see. I will at least try to check this place out, though. And I mean, it's big enough. I certainly feel like there could be something here. But it is somewhat a question of, is there an angle from which we can actually get up? That all looks pretty steep there. This looks doable, though. Let's hop off. Are you hiding any secrets? Can definitely get up here. Oh. Very much so, in fact. So that's glowing red, which of course means it is tied to a quest. In fact, numerous of these things are.
Strange crest. Not northern, not Nilfgaardian.
Is that a zebra? So... again, this has the potential of us possibly jumping the gun on something, but this is so remote. I mean, I suppose there's a chance that we could have found something that would have directed us over here, yes, but I think we give this a shot. Okay, let's start with the journal. 5 weeks have now passed since I was hired by that Prince Vagelgroth of far-off land to help guide his family safely to Beauclair. At first, I merely suspected it, but now I'm certain. Our ship is being followed. We charted a course for shore. The captain wants to replenish supplies in a small village called Urstan, and then set sail up the Pontar. The masts of the ship which sails after us are constantly visible on the horizon. The worst is upon us. We shall drown. The shore was within our reach when a horrible wind blew us back. The gale tossed our ship against the rocks. We were taking on water. The yard fell and crushed my legs. I don't know what will come to pass now. I failed them. I failed the heirs to the royal dynasty, whom I was charged to escort safely to Beauclair. The sealed letters were in the chest, which the sailors tossed overboard when the ship began to sink. Might be able to find that. If they ever wash ashore, if anyone ever finds them, and this journal, know that they need to be given to a woman answering to the name Vicky. She does not know the local tongue, but if you read the words Weidhog Latrut Alam Huar, she will know what to do. I hope she has survived. Luckily, she and the child sail in another ship. The elder insisted we travel separately. He was right. I do not know who chases us. I know only that I shall die soon. From a land far, far away. Okay. Let's check it out. So is that a treasure hunt? Is it an actual quest? Not seeing it here, so it's looking like a treasure hunt. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think I saw it there. Did I just skim right over it? There it is. Okay. Find the sunken chest mentioned in the journal. Okay. Probably worth doing, but also, what is this all about?
Bled to death after they wrecked.
That's the guy who wrote the note, and my guess is this is just going to be a huge area for us to explore. Well, it's in around this area. Not too bad. And can we spy anything from up here? That would be helpful. We knew where more specifically to go. It looks like this is where the ship actually crashed. I would suspect somewhere around here. So I have Witcher senses activated and not seeing anything right now. So I certainly could be wrong. I mean, if we dive underwater, anything at all? This is pretty deep. If we were to go all the way down to the bottom. But I don't really want to go down there all the way until we know for certain that there's something of interest. Otherwise, we're gonna get caught down there and run out of breath pretty quickly. So I'm hoping we can, yes, just work our way around a little bit, find the spot we're looking for, and then make our committed effort. This actually doesn't look too far down. Okay. Got a few things to check out there. Man ver vi mod in aliad unlen. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know how to speak that language or pronounce that stuff, but okay. So that was one of the things. There was another one. Uncover what became of the second ship. And there was another thing for us to read as well, I thought. This captain's log? Okay, check this out. Captain's log for the Amranda. Day 69, Elenon. Hatred has set in for the guide and the foreign royal family he was hired to escort. Should never have agreed to give them passage. It meant endless trouble from the moment we pulled out of Val, and all indications are that plenty more awaits ahead. Foreign royals' bizarre behavior does nothing to help. Crew calls them barbarians behind their backs and mutters about the expedition being cursed. The guide said he had been hired to take them to Beauclair. Perhaps such strange customs will accord with those at Anna Henrietta's court. First, we must reach the continent safely. Yet, ever since we lost sight of our sister ship, I had a bad feeling about our chances of doing so. Day 73. I must have known there would be trouble when the guide explained these royals were fleeing a coup that knocked them off their throne on their home island. I hear the woman speak to the child in that strange tongue of theirs. She spits out words whose very sound is so filled with hatred and contempt, I need not guess at their exact meaning. They are sure to be curses aimed at the usurper. She scans the horizon constantly, the dread plain on her face, no doubt fearing assassins have been sent after her. Day 78. The worries have been confirmed. Our passengers will be our doom. The ship will soon sink. May our gods and theirs watch over us. Doesn't tell us much. Uncover what became of the ship. Is there a specific place where you're telling us to look? Because, I don't really know. At Redgill. Oh, no. I think that's just telling us to go to the nearest fast travel spot. I think? So it's pointing us there? I think that's just a coincidence? Because it's actually in a totally different area. One that we need to use fast travel spot to get out of. Nope, that's the opposite of what I meant to do. If it's actually at Red Guild, then it's probably worth doubling back and heading over there, because we're not too far away now. But I suppose once we get a fast travel spot on Hindersfjall, then we could just fast travel back there. But I'm awfully suspicious of this being directly on top of the fast travel spot. Like, if it were in the village, then it would probably be in one of the houses, right? So I think it's actually, like, if we were to, how do we it's been so long since we've done world map. There we go. Is it actually, yeah, it's in Velen / Novigrad. Oh, we can actually go all the way back through, or check through here. Did not remember that being a thing. very interesting. I wonder, when we've been over there... I wonder if we could have found this one if we had explored this area in Velen first. Because I would have assumed we'd been there, based on how we've checked that out. Surprised we didn't come across it. Interesting. Okay. And interesting to take a look at this map here, because it's been the world map, because it's been so long since we last did this. Because Kaer Morhen is in theory next on the list in terms of main areas. That's level 19, and we're not very far away from that, I wouldn't think, because we're starting to run out of things to do in Skellige. Then last would be Toussaint, which is 35. So yeah, plenty of things to do before we end up going there, I would have to think, because that's a big level difference between 19 and 35. But anyways, getting way ahead of ourselves here, just curious is all. But I think for now, we do make our way over to Hindersfjall. If you could please step on the gas, Geralt. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not thinking we're gonna run into too many issues on our way over. You know, like I was saying, we were hearing about Untick was tough. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Let's kick it into high gear. Think that's just us hitting a wave, but we may or may not have seen something over there that sounded quite large and potentially powerful. So, yeah, let's be quick about this, perhaps. And I think we are starting to get fairly close. Okay, there are sirens. I was gonna say it'd be rather surprising if we made the entire trip without running into any sirens, right? Is there any question mark over here? No, but there is this little island. It's actually a fairly large island at that. So that might be worth checking out as well. I think it's actually this one here. Okay, and I believe we can actually, yeah, we can use our crossbow from here, which is pretty sweet. That siren is probably going to try to chase us and possibly mess with our boat. Are we faster than it, or is it faster than us? Because it is still trailing us. And this is making me kind of nervous. I'm just looking at I can't see it, other than on our minimap. And on our minimap, it is directly behind us. Oh, hello, other siren, that is also doing precisely the same thing. Out of curiosity, how close are we to Hindersfjall? We will need to perhaps curve on in here. Okay. Yeah, it is directly behind us, and I can now see it. Hello! Perhaps it is time for us to start fighting you. That's not really what I wanted you to do. Are they destroying the boat? I think they might be destroying the boat, rather than attacking us. Can you please attack them? Here. That would be preferable if you did that. Now my question is, if we go here, are we gonna find that the boat is... No, the boat is not damaged. Okay. Not really sure what to make out of that, then. We could potentially double back a little bit and check out this larger island here, see if there's anything. That was where most of the sirens were. I mean, it's this right here. Straight ahead. But it's awfully steep. Looks like it'd be very difficult to actually get up there, which makes me wonder if we are technically supposed to, or perhaps not supposed to go there after all. I think maybe we save that for now. There are lots of sirens over there, but I think we are getting quite close to shore at this point, and could potentially even swim this one the rest of the way. Maybe even want to investigate this one, this little area here.
Wonder if anyone survived.
Ooh. I mean, I'm hoping there are people on Hindersfjall. Okay, yeah, like this is not really where we want to be doing the fighting. We want to be doing the fighting, yeah, on land. Like this. Could even break this out. There you are. Hello. Did you have friends? Because I think you did. I was about to blow the horn. Okay, there's another one over here that Geralt cannot jump to hit, unfortunately, because it is higher up. Now Geralt gets over there. Okay, can we maybe knock you back down here, please? Thank you. And finish you off. Oh, not quite. Not quite finishing you off, in fact. This combat music is a little bit different from what we've had before. Higher pitched vocals, it seems.
Another victim.
It doesn't look good. Don't actually know if this is tied to a specific
Another
quest,
victim.
but there are lots of victims here. Anything else for us to investigate? Well, it would seem this here. Oh, I do remember. We had a treasure hunt that was directing us right here, I think. Notes of a pirate. Possibly. Hauled in a mighty fine catch this time. 7 women and 10 men, each healthy and strong. Top quality goods. Captain doesn't know yet where we'll sell them, but for merchandise like this, we're sure to get a good price anywhere. Perhaps we'll sail to illegible. This one we've got, who's pretty, but a pain in the butt too. Not for that, I keep her for myself. When she's not bawling her eyes out, she's yelling threats at us. Demands we let her go or drop her off at Freya's temple. And if we don't, brother will sail after her and slaughter us all. Now that'd be the day, when... illegible. First 3 days at sea were quiet, but now a storm's blown in. Blasted Skellige weather. Why couldn't it just wait till we left these waters? Text ends abruptly. Taken as the last, yeah.
Just as if Freya would have tended to any survivors. Only ones around here with any notion about medical care.
Okay, so that was the quest that we already had. Taken as the last. What are we technically supposed to do next for that, though? Is that... I think that's a... yeah. It's a full quest, not just a treasure hunt. Look for Kurisu at Freya's temple. Yeah, so on the coast of Skellige, Geralt ran into a young warrior. Well, stopped running before he hit the young man. I believe you get my drift, dear reader. At any rate, the point of my story was not that the man ran up to, not into, this said warrior, but that the warrior was besieged by pirates at the time. I vaguely remember this. Geralt helped him fight off his attackers and listened, with only a slight amount of whisher impatience, to his story. It was as follows. Get to the point! The man's sister had been kidnapped by pirates, not unlike the ones he had just faced. He was determined to track her down, even if it meant searching all the isles in the Skellige archipelago. He thanks Geralt for his help in dealing with one of what would surely be many patches of pirates' troubles, and continued on his path. Okay. It doesn't tell us too much from that, other than that, yeah, we're trying to find this specific person. Yeah, well, that part's very telling, but the whole backstory doesn't tell us too much about this whole ordeal. Geralt is saying if anyone was to survive this, then chances are they would be on the main island at the temple. I think we have heard a little bit about before. Because I've been saying it, or I've said it before in the past, that we heard before heading to Skellige that apparently this Freya was pretty significant to Skelligers, and we've heard some people saying it, just like random Skelligers saying, oh, Freya this, Freya that. But not a lot of things, come on, step on the gas, that are directly tied to her. And we haven't learned a lot about her. Okay. And I think we just make a landing here.